Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we actually have a Numeron ELDLICH deck profile for you guys. So this is going to be a bit more in-depth, so definitely I highly recommend watching the entire video. I'm going to be explaining to you basically all the interactions, everything like that. And of course, be sure to smash the like button. Of course, subscribe to the channel because that helps out a ton. Leave me a comment down below, and of course, I will respond to you guys. And let's get right into the video. So first off, of course, we are running triple Numeron network. This is the card that the whole deck revolves around, and basically its effect activates when you have no monsters, and it can send a Numeron normal spell from deck to graveyard and gain the effect. So what you actually do is go effect and then send the Numeron calling, which allows you to actually special summon up to 4 Numeron Xyz monsters from your extra deck, which is absolutely nuts. So the whole point of the deck right now is to get network access to network somehow, and then basically after you have access to a network, you just do your best to like continue playing with the ELDLICH and not allow your opponent to play because of this card right here, number SO Utopic Zexal. So over here we actually have 10 ways to get into the Numeron network. We have Triple Planet Pathfinder, which works because you can only activate the effect of Numeron network when you don't control monsters, and since it tributes itself to add the Numeron network, then you will not control it, which is very good. Triple Numeron Wall, which if you control no cards or all cards you control are Numeron Wall, you can discard it or send it from the field to grave and search, of course, or activate the Numeron network directly from the deck, and the one Terraforming as the 10 ways to get into the Numeron network. Very, very powerful card. Next up, we have like over here is what you mainly want to open, and then like support cards for your opening hand that you will also want to open would be triple Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. We are running triple ELDLICH the Golden Lord and triple Cursed Eldland. So these cards are very good cards to also open because they get you into the ELDLICH portion of the deck, which is what backs up this deck so well, because you have such like an amazing grand game and such like powerful cards with Numerons, and then ELDLICH makes it even better, and then the fact that it can like it has huge monsters, and like it's basically pure ELDLICH with like a lot better, and ELDLICH is already insane, which is nuts. And then we have triple Chris Eldon, which searches you your ELDLICH or any of your golden land smaller traps. Next up we have kind of extenders, cards that you don't always want to see, but they are good. So double Numeron Calling, which is what we do send off of the network, so you don't really want to see this in your hand. It summons a 4 monsters. That's all you really need to know about that card. The Elixir and the black and white Elixirs, they're both okay. I decided to turn one of each because they are pretty good, so I decided to throw them in. But yeah, you don't really want to see them because you can search them, but like they're still good, so you are running. Next up, we have cards that will basically be a part of your end board. So you have double Haquero, we have Conquistador, and the one Golden Land Forever. So these cards are going to be insane for you because Haquero can banish your opponent's Ellic, they can banish your opponent's Jet Synchron, whatever you want. Conquistador is a pop in your opponent's turn. And then we have Golden Land Forever on a gate. And all of these are very, very good because they just support the fact that you have this card over here, which is literally one of the most ridiculous cards in the game. And then backed up by ELDLICH is just too much. And next up, we have, of course, our hand traps. So triple Imperm, triple Ash, double Veiler. Pretty self-explanatory. I opted to run less Veilers in Ash because now with this card running around, you want to be able to Ash it. I'd even say like everybody should be maining Ogre even, so you can Ogre the field spell and stop it from resolving, because the field spell is so good that it's absolutely nuts. So yeah, and finally we have triple Called by the Grave to play around us getting Ogre to Ash on our field spell. So yeah, very, very good cards right there. Onto the extra deck, we are running one Gustav Max for us being able to overlay 2 of our Eldics. We are running one number Chaos number 1 because it is a rank 2, so we aren't running more of it. Yep. Next up, we are running double number 4, double number 1, double number 3, and double number 2. All of these cards cannot be destroyed by battle, so that's kind of a cool floating effect that they have. And they actually all have like the exact same effect word for word, but you'll never actually like summon them because you aren't even using like level 1 monsters other than like Numeron Wall. But the only way you're summoning them is really off of the field spell. So like you that doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, they can be destroyed by battle. So that's like a nice floating effect that they have. Next up, we are running double of number SO, Utopic Zexal. So this card, you make it with 3 number Xyz monsters with the same rank. Now, look over here. See these? That's rank 1, rank 1, rank 1, and rank 1. So you have 4 rank 1 monsters, and you can summon up to 4 with a field spell. So the moment you summon them, you can just overlay into Utopic Zexal. Now, you may be wondering, what's so good about this card? Basically, it says, detach 1 material from this card, and your opponent cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! They cannot. Here, let's see the exact rating on here. It says, as you can see, once per turn, opponent's turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Your opponent cards and effects cannot be activated this turn. So it's not even the effects are just negated. They can't even be activated, which is absolutely ridiculous. Most people will either scoop or pass on this. And basically, it gains 1,000 attack for each material. So ideally, it will have 3,000 because it has to have 3, and then it will go down the more you use it. But still, it's an absolutely amazing card. 1 Constellar Pleiades for your level 5s over your Conquistador and Hawkware to overlay them. 1 Saryuja Skeldred because you can summon 4 from the extra deck, and then if you just want to refresh your hand, you can go into Saryuja and draw into the elixirs, all that stuff. And finally, the 1 Infintrack Fortress Megaclops. This is a different win condition because once again, you can summon 3 Xyz monsters and make Fortress Megaclops, and this card just wins games by itself. It's an absolute beast, this card, insane. For a side deck, we have triple Gamsteel. Gamsteel, I really like it in the deck because it gets rid of your opponent's cards that may be a bit troublesome for you because your Zexal's attack will be dropping, and that sometimes may be a problem. So if you Gamsteel it, then obviously it's the lowest attack kaiju, so you're probably going to be taking care of that problem. Next up, you have triple Dark Ruler No More. This card negates all of your effects, so your Numeron network can resolve. Triple Lightning Storm, in case, of course, you are forced to go second. You want to be able to get rid of all of your opponent's cards, effects, everything like that. Very, very mandatory card in the set deck, I think, especially in this format. Like, you have no reason why not to play this. Triple Cosmic Cyclone to get rid of your opponent's ELDLICH spell and trap cards. And then triple Evenly Matched. Evenly matched to, of course, evenly match the game. This card's absolutely nuts, and definitely, of course, there are the 2 card combos. You know, Dark Ruler negate the effects and evenly match because it can't respond. Lightning Storm evenly match, all of those stuff. Very, very good stuff. Next up, I actually have something to show you. So this is going to be a 1 card combo for the deck that's actually very, 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 very good. I'll show you what you guys are basically trying to do every single turn. So remember, Numeron Network is the best card in the deck, and you have 10 ways to get into it. So out of your 40 cards, you have 10 that say Numeron Network, and Numeron Network is literally game. So you start off by activating Numeron Network. So the effect activates, which sends you a Numeron spell and gains the effect. So you send Numeron Calling. And then it basically gains the effect where if you control Numeron Network, then you can special summon up to 4 Numeron Gate Xyz monsters from your extra deck with different names, and then you banish them in the end phase, which is absolutely nuts because now its effect activates, so you can summon not 1, not 2, and guess what? Not even 3, but 4 different Numeron monsters. So we summon number 4, number 1, number 3, and number 2 all at once. And of course, over here you're gonna overlay into Utopic Zexal. And then actually I did misplay over here. I accidentally did put in the 4th one. Keep this in your extra deck because it will be banished in the end phase. But yeah, you make a 3 number SO Utopic Zexal, and then basically guess what? Your opponent can't activate card effects. Absolutely insane, no doubts about it. Wow, this card is just nuts. And then now you have to understand that this is like a 1 card combo. So not only now off of 1 card, your opponent can't activate card effects, but imagine all of this backed up by all of the ELDLICH cards. Like if you had a set like what's it called? You know, the set Elixir Scarlet Sanguine, and then you summon Eldlick during your opponent's turn. That's nuts. And then during your turn, set Conquistador, and then they just snowballs so much that the deck is just insane. I have no clue what Konami was thinking when they made this, to be honest. Wow, I need to calm down from this deck. It's so good. But as you guys can see, very, very nuts. Off of 1 card, you have ended on a utopic Zexal, which is absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace.